Hello everyone, this is Group 6 and we will be presenting about Sabah Water Department scandal that happened in 2010. My name is Win Kaon.
My name is Andrew Deng Kwong Hing.
My name is Wong Xiao.
And we will be starting our presentation now.
Sabah Water Department is the Malaysia's largest corruption scandal exposed in 2016. It is over 100 ringgit million seized cash properties, luxury items. Senior officials misuse funds for Sabah Water infrastructure projects. It is highlighted issues in governance and public resource management. The objective of the study of Sabah Water Department is to understand the scandal impacts on water infrastructure and public trust. Another one will be the examining legal and governance reforms introduced post-scandals. And then identify systemic corruption factors and propose recommendation to prevent future cases. Here is the key events of the department. 2016 reports of financial mismanagement in Sabah Water Department emerged. 2016 Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission MACC begins investigation. October 2016, MACC raids uncover over $100 millions in cash, properties, and usury goods. December 2016, senior officials are charged with embezzlement, money laundering, and abuse of power. Here is the timeline of events leading to the investigation. 2010.
Now we'll be moving on to the investigation and findings of the Sabah Water Department. So Malaysian Anti-Corruption Commission MACC was involved in the investigation. So what was the role of MACC? MACC conducted forensic audits, surveillance and raids to the Water Department of Sabah. They have also recovered substantial evidence, including financial records and luxury goods. So what assets have they seized? They have seized 52 million in cash, properties, luxuries, vehicles, jewelry, and frozen bank accounts total of 100 million ringgit and above. So what are the findings they have found? They have found out that funds have been embezzled from the water project, as well as delay or incomplete infrastructure projects has been delayed. So what are the impacts of this scandal that has happened to all Malaysians? So when it comes to regards to financial impact, 100 million ringgit was misappropriated. Budget shortfalls affected other state-funded projects. There is also caused infrastructure delays. Key water projects were stalled, leaving rural areas underserved. As well as public trust. There was a widespread public outrage over the missed funds and the scandal, as well as erosion of faith in the government integrity. We're moving on to legal proceedings and sentencing. So what are the charges that have been charged to those people involved? They have been charged with embezzlement, money laundering, and abuse of power. Some senior officials have been implicated, most notably Department Director and Deputy Director. So what are the outcomes of this trial? Prison terms and heavy fines were imposed to those involved. Questions were raised about the accountability for all involved parties. There was also some government reforms which includes stricter financial disclosure requirements and enhanced whistleblower protections. So we're moving on to systematic corruption factors. So what are the key issues that led to this corruption case or a scandal? There was weak procurement processes enabled the fraudulent contracts. There was also lack of accountability and oversight in financial management. Political interference also allowed favoritism and misuse of the funds, as well as cultural tolerance for corruption weakened deterrence.
So moving on to anti-corruption reforms, there has enhanced MACC powers and findings, regular financial audits in public departments, introduction of digital tracking for public funds. The impacts it has caused has been increased accountability in procurement process, greater public confidence in anti-corruption efforts. So for the recommendation after the Sabah Water study case, we suggest to strengthen whistleblower protections, promote ethical leadership and accountability, increase transparency in procurement processes, and mandate independent audits. So as a conclusion, we have learned the importance of governance and transparency. We also find out the need for continuous vigilance and reforms. Sabah Water Department case is a wake-up call for public institutions. That's all for our presentation. Thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.